Hello, darlings, and welcome to the channel. My name is Joan Daniels. I am a tarot reader of 30 years' experience, a tarot author of reading tarot from a romantic perspective, and I have another channel on YouTube called Pneumatic Moon Arts Tarot. And what I've decided to do is kind of a wild little project. This second channel is actually going to be about tarot and teaching tarot and how to read. So these are basically free tarot lessons. I know people charge a lot of money for tarot, and I just think that, oh, maybe for the price of an ad, that everyone could learn if they wanted to. From a source that isn't, oh, say, artificial intelligence, as they call it anyway, AI. So, right, here we are. And, I was working my way through the major arcana, thinking I would open with that, but I realized about right when I got to my favorite card in the deck, the star, that um I think people would really enjoy having the minor arcana first. We're going to start with the aces because everybody's heard of the devil and the tower and the lovers and the wheel of fortune, and they all are important and relevant, but a lot of people might say, what does the Three of Wands mean in romance? So let's start with the cards, the minor arcana, and how they really kind of tell the story, right? Major arcana sets a mood, a tone, an influence, the idea of destiny, those kind of things. But the minor arcana are the everyday things that actually happen, right? The energies, the movements, the this happened next sort of thing. So that's my logic. I'll be doing aces and ones and twos and threes all in a row of all suits every day until all 78 cards are up. That'll be fun. And then I will start making videos about how to put it together, how to read, how to put cards together, how to interpret things into a story using spreads or not, blah, blah, blah. There we are. So that's my little intro. I will put a timestamp below so you can skip this and go straight to the definition. And yeah, so we're starting with the traditional first card of the suits, the Wands. And this is the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is a fun card. It has many different interpretations, both for, for work and money and also romance. I could say it has some nice health interpretations, but I'm not a big fan of talking about health and tarot, so I'm going to avoid that. I don't believe it's an ethical thing to do, and that's between you and your doctor. Unless you're in America, and then maybe you aren't allowed a doctor. I don't know. I'm in America. Anyway, I hope you're doing well in this dystopia this year 2025. The Ace of Wands, primarily, is a card of passion. Here are some different decks. This is a very traditional Ace of Wands. Almost all the aces are a heavenly hand bringing you the gift of the beginning, the wand itself. Okay? Usually risks and clouds. There are many different interpretations. The wand's element is fire, and that's why it's sometimes represented as candle. And that's, relevant to the idea of passion, growth, new starts, clean starts, fresh starts. This one is just gorgeous. This is the card. This is the deck, the Palladini Tarot, that I'm going to be using as the thumbnail for this entire series because it's so beautiful. And it's the first deck I really learned on, and it's been around since the 70s, maybe 60s. I'm not sure. I need to look that up. And yeah, I adore it. So, right, I am using these 5 decks to show you different aspects and how this card is represented. When the Ace of Wands shows up in a spread, from the beginning to the end, it means a fresh start, a new start. It's also a phallic symbol. So it can mean a hot romance, a very passionate new beginning that kind of sweeps you up and takes you away. It also can mean a new start in business. All aces are potentials, right? Some are more in the world physical reality, and some are more intellectual exercises, possibly. The swords may be more intellectual, pentacles more earthy. The wands are right in the middle. This is both thinking and doing, okay? And not uh, introspective as much. It's a fast moving energy. When the wands show up, things are going to happen soon, not later. When the wands show up as an outcome card, this means success is really on the way, like new energy, new stuff. Aces are generally all good. There's no bad ace, right? So, yay, here we are. When these cards show up next to major arcana, it kind of boosts the energy of the major arcana. An ace of wands next to the Empress. Well, that's romance right there, like big time, right? Or if it shows up next to the Emperor, it would mean that you find someone terribly attractive. In fact, the entire suit of wands is considered, the shining golden gods, the sunny, charming beauties of the port cards of the deck. So the Ace of Wands is fun and welcome, always. In fact, aces in spreads in general are considered a good omen. So when it shows up, all four aces, when they show up, consider it a boosting of the good energy and a lessening of dark energy. I don't read reverse cards because I think tarot is perfectly balanced as is, but if it shows up upside down and you care about reading reverse cards, you can think of the ace as being so good that it isn't the opposite of what's expressed, but that it might show in a diminished capacity or show up as something just a little bit less ideal than you would want, right? It's there, it's good, slightly disappointing, but still there. So that's up to you. Again, I do find tarot to be very balanced all by itself. So I don't read reverse cards. But there we are. There's your introduction. I hope that you will consider liking and subscribing to the channel because I really am, over the following weeks, going to be loading up every single card in the deck, and then the spread readings come, as well as my other channel. Please check out the information in the description box below that has a link to my tarot reading channel, my Etsy shop, my book, all sorts of stuff if you want to know about me and my particular bona fides. So I hope I will see you there as well, and that you'll come hang out with me. All right, that's it for now. On to the cups.